I've got 2 boxes from True Leaf. Let's go ahead and crack this open and see what we've got. Super exciting because, as you know, I must have like short-term memory issues because I forgot what I ordered. But I know it's amazing. Let's check it out. Believe it or not, this one box is just one seed package. It's just one giant seed package. This is Aquadulce Fava Beans, and it's 5 pounds of fava beans. Am I crazy or what? No, I absolutely love the fava beans, and they have beautiful flowers and edible beans and greens. Now, with the bean, you do need to process it a little bit differently and remove the outer skin. So that's important to know that. And but the flowers are gorgeous. They can be purple and white, but I usually see them black and white flowers. Beautiful, like the most beautiful plant ever. I don't know why this isn't more popular to grow it as a flower. And imagine it will hide in the landscape. This is a great gray man crop if you're trying to prep. Wonderful. I tore into the bag a little bit so I could show you what the fava beans look like in case you're not familiar. But they're beautiful. They're a very large size bean. And I think I'd prefer to have these in glass jars. Kind of show them off because I do like the look of them. And these are going to be beautiful. So you can actually eat part of the greens. I haven't eaten that before. And you can eat the beans. But there's a process that I have not done yet. I'll have to try it out and let you know how it goes. But you basically kind of cook the beans a little bit and then remove the outside skin. And that's an important process to do. A lady one time, I think, picked some of my fava beans and she's like, how do you prepare these? And then she said they were inedible. That's because she didn't do it right. And I didn't know that she was picking and harvesting from some of my plants. So make sure that you know what you're doing. Not all beans and legumes are the same. These are a little bit different. They kind of grow in a bushy habit. And the flowers, man, I'm telling you what. Grow these for the flowers, if nothing else. And I got 5 pounds here, so if you know me personally, let me know and I'll give you a handful. And if you don't know me, then you should buy some. This is from True Leaf. 5 pounds of seeds. You don't have to buy that much. But I love them, and I've got some access to property that's non-buildable, and I'm going to plant a ton of them. Absolutely beautiful plants. Oh, and something I'm doing with fava beans is I'm going to be doing like a land race where I only save the largest seeds. I've got some other seeds from another company. Actually could have been this company, I'm not sure. But I've been saving the biggest seeds possible. So these are kind of small. So I'll grow them, eat them, use them, and so forth. But from then on, I'm going to be saving for the largest pods with the biggest flowers and the largest seeds. So I get a really superior crop in the future. Here is the second box from True Leaf. Let's go ahead and pop this open and see what we've got inside. Yes, I'm into buying in bulk. This is not as crazy as the last package where it was 5 pounds of fava beans, but this is pretty awesome. This is a Thorogreen, early Thorogreen lime bush bean. I love Lima beans. Absolutely delicious. Kind of umami flavor and kind of chewy. Oh, it doesn't sound good when I'm describing it, but I love Lima beans and they're just so delicious. So I bought this larger oversized pack, and it does say it's 99% pure seed, 85% germination, and what else can we tell from the packaging here? Oh, it's 1/2 pound of seeds. That's a lot of seeds. That's a lot. And it looks like these are like Mylar type bags are lined. Very nice. And it has a Ziploc on the top, which is nice. So when you tear this open, there's a zipper top here, which is fabulous. Next up, we also have a lot of seeds. This is a lot of seeds, you guys. These are called curled cress. Wow, curled cress is very high in vitamin C. It's a wonderful plant to have in your garden and landscape. And it's a pound. This is a pound of curled cress seeds. Lovely. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. And this is really a way to save money, is to buy in bulk like this. And then, like, if I want to share seeds, I can make up my own little seed packets and give them out. Or, like, I participate in a lot of, like, seed and plant swaps. So I often will package up, like, a lot of different types of seeds, and then I give them away. And then in return, I get to walk around and get some free house plants. Sometimes I'll get, like, different bulbs, like ornamental flowers, strawberry plants, all kinds of cool stuff. So I do a lot of, I think of it kind of like trading, but you're really giving it away for free, but you're giving and you're also getting. So it's pretty nice. And then over here, I've got another giant oversized pack. And this is organic black Spanish round radish. And I've purchased the black Spanish round radishes, I'm sure, from like Emma Gardner and Baker Creek. And you get a good number of seeds. You don't need to have a pound of seeds, unless you're crazy like me. And like, I know my students are going to love this because I'm adding seed packets to my little student store. And they're going to think it's really cool that you can get radishes in different colors. So I've got like purple and red and pink and white. And I've got some Daikon radish and wasabi radish. And now I'm adding some black Spanish radish. They're going to think that's really super cool. And as long as it doesn't become a projectile where they're throwing them across the room, I'll keep doing that. So 1 pound of radish seeds from True Leaf. And these are wonderful. So my husband really likes radishes. Oh, by the way, you can eat the radish seed pods. And they actually sell a variety called rat tail radish. But you can eat the seed pods off of radish plants. It doesn't have to be the type that they sell it for. So I actually have eaten them before, and I don't like the really pungent, peppery taste of radishes. But the seed pods I do like a lot. And you get a lot of seed pods off of one single radish. You end up getting a bigger harvest off the seed pods than you would off of the radish itself. Now, these are called Daikon, and this is for sprouting, but I'm going to plant them and also use them for sprouting. So, Daikon will grow really long, and they're really good for breaking up compacted soil. And they do take longer to grow than like your regular breakfast radish or like French English radish. You know, those types grow really fast, like 25, 30 days. Daikons are going to take longer, but you get a much bigger root off of this as well. And I do believe you can roast and cook radishes, and it does kind of make the flavor a little bit more mild and palatable. So this is a pound of daikons. Awesome. And what else do we have in here? Parsley is a superfood. It's really underrated. You know, it's like all those super greens and superfoods they come and go, and they'll have like a 15 minutes of fame. But parsley is really healthy, and it looks so much like cilantro, but has a much more mild flavor. It's packed with nutrients. So I did get a whole pound of this organic parsley, a whole pound. And now the germination rate here says 67%, which is a lower germination rate, which is typical of parsley. I know you might see that and go, oh my gosh, that's bad seed, 67%. But actually, parsley is a little bit harder to sprout. And I do think more seeds sprout than what they say, but there might be less like sprouting at one time. So you might see 67% of them sprouting in the beginning, and then over time you might have a little bit late germination. Slower, not necessarily lower. But yes, parsley is known for having a lower germination rate than a lot of other greens, but it's worth growing. If you plant twice as many seeds, you're going to end up having a really nice size parsley harvest. and it is a superfood. A pound of these seeds. And then my last packet here from True Leaf, and they must, outsource. They've got this Kitazawa Seed Company, is the China Rose Radish. And this is probably a little bit closer to what you're used to seeing in a garden for radishes. Really beautiful roots on these. They won't take as long as the Daikon to mature. And if you harvest them a little bit too early, they're just going to be a little bit smaller. And again, remember, with radishes, you can eat the roots or the seed pods. They're absolutely wonderful. This is a whole pound of radishes or radish seeds, 94% germination rate. So I've got like 5 pounds of the fava beans. I've got a pound of the China Rose Radish, a pound of the parsley seed, another pound of daikon, a pound of the black radish, a pound of curled cress, and half a pound of the lima beans. So that is a lot of seeds. Is it as many seed packets as I did for the bigger creek haul I did recently? No, it's not as many seed packets, but it's a lot more seeds. So this is one way you can get a lot more bang for your buck and have a ton of growing material. Be good, be sweet, grow a garden if you want to eat, and I'll see you on my next video.